the best thing about peace. Once you find it, you really don't want to disrupt it, right? Most men that get peace, they end up what? Staying MGTOW, staying away from women. Why? Because they are chaos.
Men and men only. Why don't y'all approach women anymore?
I just said it. You guys are chaos.
Hey, do men just not date anymore?
I go out and I go to events and, I'm out and about and nobody approaches anybody.
I think men should be in their masculine energy approaching women and asking us out organically in person.
Quick question for men over 30. How do we feel about a girl asking out? Because my girls are pumping me up, but I'm getting mixed reviews from the men. And it's not like y'all are doing a lot of asking. I'm starting to think it's a me thing. No, I'm just kidding. I know it's not.
You ever notice how fast things change when people actually take the hint? The message was, leave us alone, and men took it seriously. Now it's just silence. And
it only took us, what, a decade? Literally a decade for men to finally you know what? We heard you.
Somehow that silence feels a little louder than expected.
Ladies, are grown men asking y'all for y'all Instagram? I mean, because I really want to know why men don't approach women anymore. Whenever I do go out into an Atlanta social scene, which is rare, it's always usually this scenario. Men with their friend groups on one side, women with their friend groups on one side entertaining each other. Now, mind you, Atlanta is filled with attractive women. So usually when you go into these settings,
I love how they always say that. Everywhere they go, it's always filled with attractive women. They never say anything about the men.
there are attractive women everywhere. But the men do not be bothered by these women. It's almost as if the women don't even exist. When I was coming up and you were going to the club, men were on your body. Like, they stayed in your face. They stayed hollering at you, trying to dance, talk to you, whatever. But what's happening in the climate today where men do not talk to women?
Looks like men finally read the terms and conditions before signing. Bills, baggage, bad attitudes, and decided peace is cheaper.
Question for the men. Why is it that men have stopped approaching women in public? Because I feel like back in the day, like in the 90s and early 2000s, it was so common for men to walk up to women.
Why are you constantly going forward and back, forward and back? Is it you trying to show your chest off or what the hell? Like, we see it, girl, and we're still not going to approach.
Strike up a conversation and just see where it goes. But nowadays, I don't really see that anymore. Men, what made you stop approaching women?
There's nothing stopping women from approaching men. Remember, ladies, you're strong, independent, and empowered. So go ahead and do the approaching.
It's just so funny. We see so many of these videos like every day. Guys, I do 6 videos a day. Every single day. I do 4 on Chow Time Pod, and I do 2 videos here on Chow Time 2.0. The amount of videos that I cover is just sheer craziness because, yes, maybe there's some overlap in some of my videos of some clips, but there's just so many women out there making videos asking, where are all of the good men at? Why aren't we doing it anymore? And it's funny because you never see them make a video asking, why aren't the bears approaching?
I don't know what the problem is nowadays. The men don't yearn no more. Like, oh my God, it's like starting to, it's really getting annoying. Everybody want to be nonchalant. Everybody want to be like, oh, I'm the last to send a text. Oh, like, why do the men want to be the women? Like, I'm so confused. The women are the one who's yearning more than the men nowadays. The women are chasing the men. The women are double texting the men. The women are taking care of the men.
Holding the line.
I keep seeing all these videos on TikTok talking about, oh, why don't the niggas yearn no more? Men don't yearn anymore. They don't yearn for women anymore because they're yearning for the boys. They're gay. These niggas
Always. It's always some homophobic woman coming on the internet talking about homophobic stuff. What? So what if some men are homos? Why are you so mad about it?
niggas are gay. They like boys. That's why they don't yearn for women, baby.
We don't chase chaos and problems. We attract what brings us peace. Gentlemen, go where you're celebrated, not tolerated.
Do girls like to be approached in public?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I think so.
Oh, definitely, 100%. If they think you're cute, it's okay. And I know that's subjective because how are you supposed to know? But 80 to 90% of the time, don't bother a bitch unless she gave you eyes like 3 times. Like if
My girl, that's what I say. I tell you guys, find some choosing signals. Make sure it's a solid choosing signals. You know, a couple eye contacts, 2-3 seconds here, 2-3 seconds there, or at the same time. You know, maybe a little quick, like a weird face, or like, like a eyebrow raise or something, right? And then you might want to approach. But even then, again, I'm still gonna tell you guys, you're still gonna get rejected here and there because you might have read it wrong. It happens.
she like, whatever. And even if she did, be like nice and respectful and chill about it.
I think it depends on the approach.
I think the fact that there's now an uprise in dating apps has really discouraged guys from going up to girls in public. But I think if you're like at a bar, like there's nothing wrong with getting approached by a guy. And I think guys should definitely shoot their shot if you're out and about.
As long as it's not in a creepy way, it's just more personal and you could kind of get a feel for the person as opposed to just Instagram or like a DM. And it feels more organic. That's the word.
The difference between flirting and sexual harassment nowadays seems to be whether she finds you attractive or not.
I need everybody to lock in and answer this question. How are people dating? How are y'all meeting people? I feel like I go out and I go to events and, you know, I'm out and about and nobody approaches anybody. No, I'm not kidding. I went to a work event at a bar last week. I stood at the bar by myself for 10 minutes. Not one person approached me. And it's not like on some, you know, like, oh my God, I think I'm hot shit and like somebody should no, not at all. I'm not even talking about like getting somebody a drink. Just come and saying hi, introducing yourself. How the fuck are y'all meeting people? I don't understand. I go out all by myself. I go to Starbucks. I get coffee. I go to sporting events. Nobody approaches me. I don't understand. How are you?
Us men do all those things too. We've never been approached.
Y'all meeting people?
Just saying.
I don't get it. Is it just Instagram now?
You ladies got exactly what you wanted, and to the surprise of absolutely no one, you're not happy about it.
Some women
It's
are
just
like,
not
yo,
enough.
what happened to men? Like, none of them approach us anymore. Like, and I'm not going to go approach a man. Like, this, what the fuck happened? Like, how are we supposed to date? They don't approach you because women have made it so fucking difficult for guys.
And they have.
Where if a guy even says, wow, you're so beautiful. You look very beautiful today. They'll literally look at him and be like, ew. Who the fuck wants to deal with this?
Who?
Who?
This Sicilian lady is on it.
Who? No one.
She turned into an owl like I did. Who?
Okay? No one. Like, I've seen it. I fucking seen it. With women just being like, ew. And it's like, yo, you could literally be...
I gotta admit, the Sicilian accent is an interesting accent. I don't know if I like, it turns me on or not, or like it gives me that extra attraction towards that accent or not. But I definitely like it.
You're like, you know what? No, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm flattered. And if they don't leave you alone, just keep it walking. Keep it moving. Keep it fucking moving. You don't gotta be a fucking bitch. You really don't. And that's why guys don't approach women anymore.
My girl.
That's literally why.
Me Too helped a lot of guys realize that the juice isn't worth the squeeze. Too much risk, too little reward.
There's actually a lot of risk. No reward.
Men, we're winning. It's obvious they're growing more and more desperate.
That's right, Dan.
By the day.
If you're a guy and you're single, you're in luck because the bar is literally on the floor. Be nice, be funny, open the door, buy her flowers, take her on a date, and don't abuse her. And you're good. You don't even have to be cute.
See,
it's funny because anything can be abuse nowadays, though. So,
what I mean, they're now at the point they're literally begging us to approach them, begging us to date them, begging us to wife them up. But here's the thing, man. We can't fall for it.
Nope.
Because the reality is they haven't changed at all. Not one bit. They still expect us to do all the heavy lifting. They still expect us to provide, protect, and do all those other things that they want us to do. No, let's make that demand us to do. All while offering what in return? Nothing. Abso-freaking-lutely nothing.
This is why, like, most women literally offer nothing. Even their cat is nothing.
Don't believe me? Well, let's listen to what she said in her video. Sure, she claimed the bar is low, but then listed a whole bunch of things that are the very same things that they've been demanding from men for years now. She says, be funny, buy her flowers, take her on dates. In other words, spend all your money on her. Try and buy her affection. And, oh, by the way, also be nice and don't abuse her, which is a classic red flag that she believes.
As soon as you hear, like, don't abuse her, you know exactly the type of woman she is, and that's exactly how she views men.
The it's all men narrative. If you notice, though, she didn't list a single thing that you'll get in return. Not one. Why? Because she and the overwhelming majority of today's women don't think men deserve anything in return. In fact, they're repulsed and downright offended at the mere thought a man should even expect anything in return.
True.
So don't be fooled by these she-wolves in sheep's clothing. They are the same as they've always been, but have realized that their toxic marketing campaign of the past isn't working anymore. So they've decided to change it up. Change the packaging, if you will. But what's inside is still exactly the same as it always was. Same drama, same delusions, same ridiculous demands and expectations. They're all still there, just as they've always been. The same belief that it's all about them and only them is alive and well. So don't fall for the rebrand. These women are who they are.
That's what we call it, a reach back. Women just trying to reach back. Yeah, don't fall for it, man.
They're not ever going to change. They will suck the life out of you, take you for everything they can.
Yeah, what do we call them? Like energy vampires? You know, like that one show, Into the Night or something. That one guy that just drains the shit out of your energy. Yeah, that's women. Women.
And then toss you aside and then blame you for it once they have. Don't let their desperation trick you into believing they've changed. Like I said, they are who they are. No amount of lipstick that they put on it is going to change the pig that dating or even being around modern women has become.
It's so true, right? Like what Dan says, I think all men are experiencing. We experience it firsthand, we experience it secondhand, we experience even third hand. There's so many men that are experiencing it. It's hard not to see it. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.